Let's put a mouth on our snowman, and then we'll do a little bit of organization in the object manager because it is getting kind of busy over here. So for the mouth, we'll use the platonic solid as we did for the eyes. So drop down menu, choose platonic. And if you remember, our eye was like what, 10? So like a good size for our mouth, for the stones for the mouth would be like a 5 maybe, or let's go 3. Okay, so radius of 3. Grab it only by the y-axis and pull it up. And I could go into the fore view, and I can see, where it's in the center. And to come forward, I'm going to grab the Z axis in the top view and pull it forward, and then I'll look at my view over here in the perspective view. It's hard to do this and talk at the same time and see where I'm at here. So now it's like visible. Okay, so now I could go here. Whoops. And mess around here, but you know what? I'm just going to stick in the perspective view here. Now that I see that the object is visible, I'm going to go only into perspective view and just kind of eyeball this. And all you want to do is make sure that, I mean, this doesn't have to be precise, it's a snowman, right? Just make sure that the little stones for the mouth are embedded correctly into the snowman. Okay, so I got one position there in the center, so I can just, let me call it mouth. And then I'll just Command C, then Command V, and still in perspective view, I'll just move it over a little bit. The thing is, make sure that they're realistically embedded in the snowman, and then just position them wherever you think is best. Just make sure they're not floating out in space. Okay, so I got that one, mouth 1, Command C, Command V. And I'll move that one over a little bit. I'm going to make a happy snowman, right? We got enough negativity in the world. Let's make something happy. And I'll reposition these as I go. Okay, Command C, Command V again, and I'll pull this guy way over here. I think you get the idea. Let me grab this one. Let me go in the Object Manager and select this one here. You could hover over it and click, but it's better to do it in the Object Manager. Command C, Command V. Move that one over. And you can select it in the Object Manager, make things just like a little bit more crookedy. You don't want it like too perfect, right? You want it. So just use your own judgment to make a mouth. And that looks nice. Okay. Again, just make sure you look at the side and make sure they're not floating out in space. Like this one is a little bit too much out there. Likewise, this one here, the last one. Okay. Let me save this. Save your project. Okay, so now check out, like we got a lot of stuff here. Mouth, 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 carrot, eye. This is a logical grouping. All the mouthpieces, the carrot, and the eyes would make up the face. We could group all the mouth together and the eyes together and stuff, but for something this simple, just click on the top mouthpiece, and then if you hold down Shift and then click on the first eye, that will select all of them. You could go through Command or Control and select all of them. Now to group these together, it's really simple. You just click on Object and then Group Objects. You can see there's a keyboard shortcut Alt G. That would be Option G on the Mac, I guess. I don't know why they didn't put the Mac in there. But anyway, click Group Objects. So this makes what's called a null object. It's just a container. It's treated as an object, but it's just an empty container. And if we click on the little plus sign, we can see all our stuff in there. So instead of null, rename that face. Now let's close that up. Okay, so we got a face. It should be the child of the head, right? I covered this a little bit in the intro videos. So if we move the head, we'd want the face to move with it. So let's click, hold, and drag face and drop it into head. So now face is a child of the head, which makes sense. And we should actually connect all these up. But I think I'm going to do it differently. Well, in a later video, we'll organize this better. But for now, your object manager should look like this. And remember, if you're one of my students watching this, you will be evaluated on how your object manager is organized. So when you get to this point, save your project, and then I'll see you in the next video.